They tell you we all play by the same rules, that the law is blind, that success is about hard work, not privilege. But look closer. The rich don't play the game, they own it. And the rules? They wrote them. You see headlines about billion-dollar bailouts, tax breaks, and regulatory loopholes. They aren't accidents. They're features, built into the system by people who profit from it. Lobbyists don't just influence law, they often write the very bills that get passed. Corporate lawyers shape the tax code. CEOs help design trade agreements. Meanwhile, you're told to bootstrap, to hustle, to play fair in a game that's rigged from the start. The rich don't just dodge taxes, they pay to keep those loopholes open. They fund campaigns, sponsor think tanks, control media narratives. When a law threatens their wealth, they rewrite it. When they break the law, they settle it. And when we protest, they crack down with laws they paid to put in place. Ever heard of the revolving door? It's when lawmakers become lobbyists, and lobbyists become lawmakers. One moment, they regulate an industry. The next, they're working for it. For millions. Legally. That's not democracy. That's legalized corruption. And it's everywhere. Take tax havens. Trillions are hidden offshore. Not by criminals, but by the richest corporations and families on Earth. Perfectly legal. Perfectly immoral. They say they're creating jobs, but they're extracting wealth. They say they believe in competition, but they rig the market before anyone else gets a chance. They create monopolies, buy up rivals, influence global policy through trade deals that favor the rich, and hurt workers, farmers, small businesses. And when those same corporations crash the economy, they get bailed out. We get laid off. They get richer. We go into debt. During crises, financial crashes, pandemics, wars, the rich don't just survive. They consolidate power. They buy up everything, while the rest of us fight for scraps. And they call this free market capitalism. It's not free. It's not fair. It's rigged. And the biggest trick of all? Convincing you that it's your fault. That you're poor because you didn't work hard enough. That if you just grind more, one day you'll join them. But wealth doesn't trickle down. It floods upward, by design. From the poor to the rich. From the worker to the owner. From the public to the private. That's not a flaw in the system. That is the system. Take the legal system. You steal a sandwich, you get jail time. They commit financial crimes that destroy lives, and they walk. Because they can afford it. Lawyers, lobbyists, influence. Wealth buys silence. Buys media. Buys politicians. They use philanthropy as PR. A tax write-off disguised as generosity. They give back a drop and take oceans. And still get praised for it. But here's what they fear. An informed public. A connected movement. People who see through the illusion. Because once you realize the system isn't broken, it's working exactly as intended, you stop blaming yourself. You stop playing their game. And you start demanding a new one. You don't fix a rigged game by playing harder. You flip the table. The rich will tell you change is impossible. They'll say, that's just how the world works. But remember, they built this world. And anything built can be torn down. Every right we've ever had, labor protections, civil rights, voting access, wasn't handed down from the top. It was fought for, from the bottom up, and it still is. This isn't just about inequality. It's about injustice. About power being hoarded while billions struggle to survive. We don't need charity. We need justice. We don't need billionaires to give back. We need a world where they can't take so much to begin with. We need to rewrite the rules, make them transparent, make them fair, make them for the many, not just the few. Until then, remember, when the rich tell you to respect the rules, they mean the rules they wrote, the rules they benefit from, the rules they change whenever it suits them. You're not crazy. You're not lazy. You're not alone. You're waking up, and they're scared of that. Because the one rule they can't rewrite is what happens when enough people refuse to be ruled.